Intermittent Fasting Made Easy, 7-Day Beginner Plan. Welcome. And thank you for choosing this gentle, encouraging guide on your journey toward better health. This audiobook, Intermittent Fasting Made Easy, 7-Day Beginner Plan, is designed to make intermittent fasting feel simple, doable, and supportive, even if you have never tried fasting before. You'll be guided with clarity, warmth, and steady reassurance. My goal is to help you understand the principles behind intermittent fasting, remove the confusion, and walk with you through a peaceful, structured 7-day beginner plan. Intermittent fasting is not about restriction, punishment, or discomfort. At its best, intermittent fasting is a rhythm, balanced cycle of nourishment and rest. A gentle pattern that works with your body, not against it. Many people find that once they understand the basics and begin slowly, fasting can become surprisingly natural, even enjoyable. Throughout this audiobook, you'll learn how intermittent fasting supports energy, weight management, metabolic health, mental clarity, and overall well-being. You'll discover what to expect, how to listen to your body, and how to customize fasting in a way that fits your life. Whether your goal is fat loss, better digestion, more stable energy, or simply a healthier relationship with food, this 7-day plan will help you begin confidently and comfortably. So take a deep breath, let go of any past confusion or overwhelm. You're about to learn one of the simplest, most effective, and most sustainable methods for supporting your health. Let's begin. Chapter 1. What intermittent fasting really is. Intermittent fasting is often misunderstood. Many people imagine long periods without food, intense discipline, or complicated schedules. But in reality, intermittent fasting is simply an eating pattern. It means choosing certain hours for eating and certain hours for resting your digestive system. Your body already knows how to do this. When you sleep, you fast naturally. Intermittent fasting just extends that rest period a little longer, giving your body time to repair, clean up cellular waste, reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and access stored energy. The most popular and gentle version is the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window. You are not restricting calories. You're simply shifting when you eat. This rhythm helps your body burn fat more efficiently, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce late-night snacking. Fasting also gives your digestive system the break it rarely gets in the modern world. When digestion rests, the body can focus on healing, repairing tissues, improving metabolism, and balancing hunger hormones like leptin and ghrelin. 8. This audiobook keeps the process simple. No dieting. No strict calorie counting. No complicated meal plans. Just a gentle schedule, balanced meals, and steady progress. This is your starting point. Now let's look at what you'll need for the week ahead. Chapter 2. Preparing for your 7-day plan. Preparation makes everything easier. Before beginning your 7-day intermittent fasting plan, it's helpful to set intentions and arrange your environment for success. First, choose your eating window. For beginners, an 8-hour window from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. works well. Pick a window that matches your lifestyle. If you prefer earlier meals, you can shift your window forward. If you enjoy later dinners, you can shift it back. Once your window is chosen, stick to it consistently for all 7 days. Next, gather hydrating beverages. During your fasting hours, you can enjoy water, black coffee, unsweetened tea, herbal tea, mineral water, or plain sparkling water. These keep you hydrated and help reduce hunger during the transition. You don't need special supplements, but you may find it helpful to have electrolyte water without sugar herbal teas for calmness. A journal to track how you feel now? Consider your meals. Intermittent fasting works best when your eating window includes balanced, nourishing foods. Aim for whole ingredients, lean proteins, healthy fats, fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and fiber-rich foods that keep you satisfied. You're not dieting, you're creating a healthy rhythm. Finally, set your expectations. The first few days may feel unfamiliar, but hunger usually stabilizes quickly. Mild hunger is normal, but intense discomfort is not. Listen to your body and stay flexible. You are preparing not just for a physical change, but a mindset shift, a calmer, more intentional approach to eating. Chapter 3. Day 1. Easing into the rhythm. Welcome to Day 1. Today you begin gently. Your goal is simply to follow your chosen eating window and avoid eating outside of it. Morning may feel different without breakfast. If you normally eat early, drink water, sip tea. Take your time waking up. Your body is shifting from constant feeding to balanced intervals. This is a positive change. Trust the process. When your eating window begins, choose a nourishing meal with protein, healthy fat, and fiber. For example, eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with berries, or a whole grain bowl with nuts and seeds. Throughout the day, focus on eating slowly, staying hydrated, avoiding overeating, giving your body time to adjust. Your first day is about alignment, matching your actions with your intention. Don't judge yourself. Don't pressure yourself. Let today be simple. By the end of Day 1, you may feel proud, tired, or simply neutral. All of these reactions are normal. You did it. That's enough. Chapter 4. Day 2. Finding stability. Day 2 is when your body begins to understand the new pattern. Hunger may still appear at familiar times, especially in the morning because your body remembers old habits, but habits can be retrained. Use hydration as your anchor. Warm herbal tea, plain water, or black coffee can reduce morning hunger gently. Today, focus on identifying emotional hunger versus physical hunger. Emotional hunger appears suddenly and often craves specific comforting foods. Physical hunger builds gradually and is relieved by any nourishing meal. During your eating window, include foods that support stable energy, lean proteins, whole grains, vegetables, and healthy fats. These make fasting hours smoother. You might notice increased mental clarity today. When insulin levels stay stable, many people report clearer thinking and improved focus. Celebrate small victories, a calmer morning, fewer cravings, or simply sticking to your window. Consistency is your power. Chapter 5. Day 3. The turning point. Day 3 is often a breakthrough. Many beginners find that today is when fasting begins to feel natural instead of forced. Your hunger hormones begin adjusting. Your body switches from relying on constant carbohydrate intake to accessing stored fat more efficiently. If you feel slightly energized or lighter today, that is a common response. But if you feel sluggish, that is also normal. Your body is recalibrating. Be patient with yourself. During your eating window, focus on balanced meals and avoid ultra-processed foods. These foods can increase cravings and disrupt your progress. This is also a good day to tune into your body's signals. Notice what truly satisfies you. Notice what drains you. This awareness helps you refine your fasting journey beyond the 7 days. By the end of day 3, you have already begun building a new rhythm. Understanding hunger waves as you move through day 3, it's helpful to understand something that surprises many beginners. Hunger rarely grows endlessly. Instead, it comes in waves. A hunger wave rises, it peaks, and then it fades, usually within 15 to 20 minutes. This pattern is your body signaling that it remembers previous eating routines, not that it genuinely requires food immediately. When a hunger wave arrives, it can feel strong, especially if you're used to grazing or eating frequently. But if you stay calm, sip water, take a few deep breaths, or focus your mind on something engaging, the wave usually passes more quickly than you expect. This is your body adapting. This is your metabolism shifting from constant intake to balanced energy use. You can think of hunger waves like soft notifications from your body. They are suggestions, not commands. Over the next few days, you will notice that these waves become gentler, less frequent, and easier to manage. Your body begins learning that it can rely on stored energy when food is not available. This is metabolic flexibility, one of the greatest gifts of intermittent fasting. If emotions surface during hunger waves, stress, boredom, frustration, or habit-driven cravings, this is also normal. Food often becomes a comfort in modern life. When you pause and observe these emotions without immediately reacting, you learn something important about your personal relationship with eating. You may discover that many cravings are connected not to physical hunger, but to a desire for relief, distraction, or soothing. Simply notice without judgment. By the time you reach the middle of day 3, your metabolism is beginning to trust the fasting rhythm. Your hunger cues slowly recalibrate. Your digestive system becomes quieter. Your blood sugar becomes steadier. And you may notice small shifts. Less bloating, calmer energy, or clearer thinking. These aren't dramatic changes. They're gentle signals of healing taking place inside you. This is why day 3 is often considered the true turning point. You are no longer just trying intermittent fasting. You are beginning to embody it. Chapter 6. Day 4. Deepening the habit. Welcome to day 4. At this point, your body understands the rhythm, and you may feel more comfortable during fasting hours. Hunger may come in waves, but the waves pass quickly. Today, pay attention to hydration and minerals. A simple pinch of salt in your water or sugar-free electrolytes can help maintain energy and reduce headaches. During your eating window, aim for a satisfying first meal. If you break your fast with sugary foods, you may experience energy spikes and crashes. Choose whole foods that stabilize you. This is also a good day to incorporate gentle movement. A walk, stretching, or light exercise can improve circulation and ease stress. You are not just fasting, you are reconnecting with your body's natural cycles. Chapter 7. Day 5. Momentum and mindfulness. Day 5 brings momentum. You've proven to yourself that you can stick to the plan, and now the process feels smoother. Today, notice your mindset. Are you feeling more in control of your eating habits? More aware of when you eat and why you eat? Intermittent fasting often reduces mindless snacking, not through force, but through structure. Within your eating window, enjoy satisfying meals. Include plenty of vegetables, fiber, and hydration. You may discover that you feel full sooner or crave fewer sweets. This is your metabolism adapting in a healthy way. Evening fasting might feel easier now. Your body is learning that nighttime is for rest, not digestion. This momentum is your gift. Chapter 8. Day 6. Strengthening your results. Day 6 is where many people begin noticing deeper benefits: clearer skin, flatter stomach, lighter digestion, or improved mood. These shifts come from reduced inflammation, steadier blood sugar, and better metabolic function. If you feel good, keep your meals nourishing but not restrictive. If you feel a bit tired, remember that sleep plays an important role in fasting. Prioritize rest tonight. Today is also a great time to reflect on your relationship with food. Are you eating out of habit or hunger? Are you choosing foods that support your future self? Fasting often brings clarity, not just physically, but emotionally. Trust the progress you've made. You're almost at the end of your beginner journey. Deep metabolic benefits explained simply. As you move through day 6, your body is experiencing a series of biological improvements that happen quietly behind the scenes. You may not notice them immediately, but they're building momentum and reshaping your internal rhythm. Understanding these processes can strengthen your confidence and make it easier to stay consistent. One powerful benefit of fasting is a process called autophagy, which means self-cleaning. During extended breaks from eating, your cells begin to repair themselves. They remove damaged proteins, reduce cellular waste, and improve their efficiency. Autophagy is like a gentle internal housekeeping service, one that rarely activates when you are constantly snacking or grazing throughout the day. Intermittent fasting also influences your insulin sensitivity, which plays a major role in weight control, energy levels, and long-term health. When insulin levels are constantly high, a common result of frequent eating, the body struggles to burn stored fat. But during fasting windows, insulin naturally falls. This allows your body to tap into fat stores more effectively. Another subtle benefit is improved mitochondrial function. Your mitochondria are the tiny structures inside cells that produce energy. Fasting can strengthen them, helping your body generate energy more cleanly and efficiently. People often describe this as steady energy, a distinct shift from the highs and lows of sugar-driven eating patterns. You may also notice calmer digestion. Your digestive system is incredibly active, and when it works non-stop, it becomes easily overwhelmed. Fasting gives your gut time to rest. This break reduces bloating, supports healthy gut bacteria, and encourages regularity. On the emotional level, intermittent fasting often brings a surprising sense of clarity. Many people report a softer relationship with food, less impulsive eating, fewer cravings, and a greater awareness of what their bodies truly need. This clarity emerges because fasting gently separates physical hunger from emotional hunger, allowing you to understand the difference more easily. By day 6, your body is adapting beautifully to the new rhythm. These internal benefits will continue strengthening as you maintain your fasting window. Each day, the process becomes smoother, more natural, and more aligned with your long-term health. Chapter 9. Day 7. Completion and confidence. You've reached day 7. Today is about reflection, confidence, and celebrating your dedication. Think back to day 1. Think about the slight uncertainty, the questions, the curiosity. Now notice how your body feels today. Notice how much more natural the rhythm feels. You have adapted. Follow your fasting window as usual. Keep meals balanced and satisfying. Recognize that you have built a foundation you can continue beyond this audiobook. Whether you want to keep the 16-to-8 schedule, adjust your window, or simply use fasting a few days per week, you now have the tools, confidence, and understanding to choose what works best for your lifestyle. Day 7 is not the end. It is the beginning of a healthier and more intentional relationship with food. How to continue after the 7-day plan. Now that you've completed this 7-day journey, the next question is simple. What comes next? The beauty of intermittent fasting is that it's not a rigid diet, but a flexible framework. You can adapt it as your life changes, your goals evolve, and your body becomes more attuned to this new rhythm. One way to continue is to maintain the 16-to-8 schedule, the same pattern you used during the past week. This is one of the most sustainable fasting methods because it aligns naturally with sleep and daily activities. Most people find that the more consistently they practice it, the easier it feels, almost like second nature. Another option is to experiment with different eating windows, such as 14-10 or 18-6. Shorter fasts can be gentler on busy weeks, while slightly longer fasts can deepen the metabolic benefits. You don't need to push yourself. Instead, let your body guide you. If you feel energetic and balanced, your window may be working well. If you feel stressed, overly hungry, or fatigued, a gentler window may be more supportive. You can also use intermittent fasting several days per week instead of every day. Some people thrive with 5 days of fasting and 2 flexible days on the weekend. Others enjoy alternating days depending on their schedule. The key is personalization. When you continue your fasting journey, focus on food quality during your eating window. Intermittent fasting becomes far more effective when your meals are nourishing rather than processed. Choose foods that give you energy instead of draining it. Lean proteins, fresh fruits, colorful vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, and fiber-rich meals will all support your progress. You might also notice emotional changes over time. Many people find that intermittent fasting helps them break free from emotional snacking or late-night eating. The structure reduces decision fatigue and creates calm boundaries around food. If you experience this shift, embrace it gently. It's a sign that your relationship with eating is becoming more intuitive and aligned with your true needs. As you move forward, reflect on your progress weekly. Ask yourself, how do I feel during fasting hours? Are my meals nourishing and satisfying? Am I sleeping well and managing stress? Does my fasting window still support my lifestyle? These reflections help you stay mindful and prevent fasting from becoming automatic or disconnected. And finally, remember that intermittent fasting is not about perfection. Life happens. There may be vacations, celebrations, busy days, or moments when your schedule shifts. You may choose to pause your fasting window or shorten it. This is not failure. This is flexibility, and flexibility is what makes intermittent fasting a long-term lifestyle rather than a short-term challenge. You've completed the beginner plan. You've built a foundation of understanding, structure, and confidence. From here, your fasting journey becomes your own, one that evolves with you, supports you, empowers your well-being. Congratulations, you've completed Intermittent Fasting Made Easy. 7-day beginner plan. You've taken a simple but powerful step toward improving your health and your relationship with your body. You have learned the fundamentals of intermittent fasting. You've discovered how to ease into the rhythm, manage hunger, choose foods that support your goals, and listen to your body with more awareness. Most importantly, you've proven to yourself that you can make a positive change, gently, calmly, and consistently. As you move forward, remember that intermittent fasting is flexible. It adapts to your lifestyle. Some days will feel easier than others, and that is completely normal. Let your body guide you. Let progress feel peaceful, not pressured. If fasting brings you clarity, energy, or balance, continue. If you need to adjust the window or experiment with different patterns, explore them. Your journey is personal. Thank you for spending this time with me. May your next steps be grounded in confidence, intention, and calm well-being. This is your new beginning.